So I think what was really unique about the Gallo project is that we took a step back and really focused on the candidate. I think candidate experience is something that's come up a lot in the industry as a whole, and I think this project with Gallo has kind of helped us be a front runner in that and put them in a position where they're a front runner in that.
So from a design perspective, we really looked at a lot of editorial pieces, a lot of consumer facing pieces. We took some design risks as far as the homepage and looking at consumer facing sites and really closing the gap between B2B and B2C and bringing recruitment marketing kind of up to speed. So take a lot of those new cool technologies that a lot of the consumers are using now and bring that into the recruitment side. We also really focused on flexibility and the ability to include a lot of their continuous contenting, which they're so great at. Just make a really cool, fun, functionable site.
Gallo already had a pretty robust career site with all of the pieces in place, which was really great from my perspective as a writer. So I just spent most of my time really distilling what they already had and kind of narrowing the focus and cutting down. We probably cut 70% of the copy from the existing career site just to make sure it had a laser focus and opened things up for the design to create more of an open space.
From the project management side of it, I think what was the most exciting for me, which is maybe it's lame to be excited about this, but I love that they're like a multi-matrix organization. They have so many different business verticals that we had to take into consideration with the copy and with the design. We were making the schedules for them, allowing that room for the feedback, taking kind of complex feedback that comes from like multi-layers and working that into the site, and then managing all of that into like a cohesive layout and design where everyone's unique business vertical's voice was heard, but it had that overarching Gallo feel that we wanted.
Gallo as a company is so invested in their brand on the consumer side. There's a lot of different areas of the business that want to be involved in pushing it forward, and I think it gave us a lot of freedom because they're all invested in providing us with content and providing us with input. I think it was important from a project management standpoint to make sure that we had structure so that we could hear them, but also keep the project moving forward.
I love that. It's ideal whenever you have the kind of client relationship like that, where you have the history and the time, and then you're actually part of the team. So where you never feel like you're coming in and not looped into something and you feel like you're just on the ground working with everyone in the trenches, it makes for a really good outcome, which I think we have in the new site.
It's for inspiration and technologies, and Gallo does a ton of continuous contenting. I'm staring right at the camera.
I was like, what is she doing? It's opposite of what she was told to do, but she's saying it really passionately.